Weiter geht der wilde Ritt. Für Anja zum Lernen und für alle, die nicht schlafen können. So, weiter geht die wilde Fahrt. Fiona. Ja. Oh, hier ist eine Quest. Wahrscheinlich oben, ne? Oh. Könnte jetzt das mit Hawk machen. Dann müsste ich Hawk erstellen. Mein Hawk. String Edge 2.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my
Hörst du
lookouts
Philipp
went missing,
eigentlich?
I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Ja, das war Kaden auch. Bereit sie für die Inquisition zu opfern, wir sind Inquisitor. Sie sind nicht entbehrlich.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
Haben wir Liliana mal zu Guten wieder, ne? So. Ist da noch was, oder?
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us. Even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh. You are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ich glaube, da muss ich erstmal drüber nachdenken. Grab. Grab. Okay.
Sister Leliana will want access to the birds.
Also konnte ich die
Get the
nehmen?
cages up here. Quickly.
Ne, okay, ist nur noch recht. Das hatte ich schon mal alles gelesen. So. Oh je. Achso, ich dachte, da geht's raus. Ups.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
Oh, ja, ich habe die ja nicht gekriegt. Ja, einen habe ich nicht gekriegt. Ich habe doch nicht alle.
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes, her death provided the vacancy. I am told there are many who will miss her. My skills will ensure that you do not miss her ability.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Ey, Fiona.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you
Ich habe auch
chose
immer
to make us
Mitgefühl mit
equal
Liliana.
partners. I was not expecting that.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things.
Ist eine Grauwächterin?
Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question. In
Okay.
Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
Ach du Scheiße. Das ist ja lange her. Sie ist eine Elfe, aber trotzdem. Als Wächterin. Krass. Oh.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Ich muss diesen zweiten Teil mal weiterlesen von Dragon Age. Dorian.
I could watch you roam Skyhold all day. Here and there you run, checking in on your followers. Why don't they come to you, feed you grapes, rub your shoulders? I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
Hallo. Naja.
I've noticed you're rather strapping yourself. Of course you have. That only takes eyes. Luckily I have those. You do. A rather fetching pair. At any rate, you didn't pass by to
Das
hear me
stimmt wirklich.
forge.
Er hat wirklich schön aus.
Something on your mind?
Hier ich noch was
I
auf.
should go. Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
Ja. Ja. Er hat mir geschmeichelt. Na, Solas. Auch nochmal mit Solas reden. Der hat bestimmt auch zu quaken. Solas?
Inquisitor.
Ach, hast du gar nichts zu quatschen. Erzähl mir von den Elfen.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
What's your problem with Dalish? Allergic to Hulla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories,
Oh,
mangling
Jungs,
details, I
alles
walk
cool.
the fade. I have seen things they have not.
Dann unterweist den Reifen.
Fine, you think we're terrible. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
Sorry, aber... Boah, Solas, du bist immer so schwierig. Ich merke, dass da schon ganz schöne Spannungen zwischen den beiden sind.
I'd like to know more about
Yes.
the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish Erebels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Ich glaube, ich verärgere ihn jetzt nicht mehr weiter. Ich habe
We'll
ja
talk
gerade
later.
schon wieder ein
Goodbye.
gutes Dingens bekommen, aber trotzdem. Boah. Alter. Also, was ist hier? Öffnen. Mutter Giselle. Giselle, ich
Your
muss mal hier
worship,
hinkommen.
I need but a moment of your time.
Aber natürlich.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the De Winter.
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Just what kind of meeting do you have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Euer Hochwürden, ich verstehe, dass ihr euch außerstande seht, Dorian zu einem geheimen Treffen zu bringen. Philipp quatscht. Schon die Frage füllte mich mit Zweifeln, aber da mein Sohn jeden Kontakt abgebrochen hat, ist das der einzige Weg. Ich kenne ihn, er wäre zu stolz zu kommen, wenn er davon wüsste. Auch nur zu einem Gespräch, und mehr wollen wir gar nicht. Der Gedanke, dass Dorian sich im Süden derartigen Gefahren aussetzt, ich glaube, mein Hund hat gepupst, bereitet uns mehr Sorge, als ich in Worte fassen kann. Falls das Unterfangen irgendwie gelingt, haben wir einen Bediensteten der Familie in den Vandrel-Hügeln, der Dorians Ankunft erwartet. Er bringt den Jungen dann zu uns an einem privaten Ort. Sollte sich Dorian nachdrücklich weigern, ihn zu begleiten, endet die Sache dort. Und wir können nichts mehr tun. Wir wissen keinen Rat mehr. Mit Ehrbiet zu grüßen, Magister Harold vom Haus Pavus. Ey, du Arschloch, ey. Boah. Diese Eltern von ihm sind... Mann, ich will in mein Zimmer. Na gut, dann wollen wir mal Hawk. Stellen gleich. Kann ich wahrscheinlich ganz zu Flynn. Ja, hier ist ja Sauertopf. Black Ball.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
Corypheus thinks we're beaten. By the time he finds us, we'll be legion.
I know soldiers. I know our soldiers. Corypheus made 100 enemies when he kicked down our door. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Okay.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Oh. Ich finde sein Gampes auch mal cool.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
Er wirkt so verloren. Ach ja. Rems. Colin! Ne, Colin ist ja unten. Später ist er ja oben. Oh je. So. Ich will erstmal gleich wieder Zeit brauchen, um zu erstellen. Ich kenne das ja schon. Natürlich wird er nicht so sein wie beim Dragon Age 2 Charakter, aber ich versuche es schon irgendwie. Nein, eigener Schirmchen von Coco, bitte. Hallo. Oh mein Gott, ist das dunkel. Erst einmal. Bitte mal den Bart erstmal runter. Ja, Jared, Isis Bruder. No. Ganz genau, Anja. Das ist Jared. Isis Bruder. Gott, das ist das dunkel. Ich kann gar nicht sehen, welche Haare das jetzt sind. Oh, ist das ätzend. Ey, es ist ja... Ich muss mal gerade die Haare anders machen. Moment. Meine hellere Haarfarbe gerade, damit ich überhaupt mal was sehe. Ich meine, er hat schwarze Haare, klar, aber mal gerade gucken, dass ich überhaupt was sehe. Ist ja schrecklich. So. Nope. Ja. Ich glaube so. Welches? Schwarze Haare. Hawk ist grau geworden. Ich glaube, das ist so ein... Ja, das ist so ein schwarz-blaues, richtig. Ja, der hier so rabenschwarz ist. So, jetzt aber... Erstmal die Hautfarbe. Er war auf jeden Fall dunkler. Also einen schönen dunklen Tor gehabt. Okay, Gesichtsform. Ah, es ist so blöd, dass das so dunkel ist. Okay, da muss ich tatsächlich erstmal alles hell machen. Dann sehe ich gar nichts. So, machen wir mal kurz ganz weiß. Ganz weiß. Ja, das passt schon. Da gucke ich gleich nach. Mein Hawk hat auch ganz hohe Wangenknochen, die muss ich auch noch gleich machen. So perfekte Haut hat er auch nicht, das weiß ich. Oh Gott, und das süße Sommersprossen. Welche Narbe hat er nochmal? Ich glaube, der hatte auch unten im Mund eine Narbe. Okay, zurück. Kopf, Ohr. Ohr ist okay, Ohr. Wangenknochen. Ganz wichtig. So. Wangenform. Ja, man sieht so viel. Ich glaube, ich muss die Augen hell machen. Größe? Ja, er hat ein bisschen größere Augen. So. Augenposition. Passt schon. Ah, passt auch. Bisschen so. Ja, Wimpern passen auch. Die Augen mache ich gleich. Obwohl. Ja, doch. Erstmal Augenfarbe. Allgemein Augenfarbe. Augenfarbe. So. Er hatte einen Türkis, das weiß ich noch. Er hatte so richtig schöne türkise Augen. Das ist grau. Oh, es ist so dunkel jetzt gerade, das ist so nervig. Warum Dragon Age? Warum BioWare? Warum macht ihr das jedes Mal? So, das sieht schon... Ja, lassen wir es mal so. Und jetzt kommt... So. Ich würde mich jetzt gleich erschrecken, wenn ich jetzt nicht Sascha Rotermunds Stimme höre. Weil ich ja hier auf Englisch spiele. Form ist okay. Stirn auch in Ordnung. Guckt so ein bisschen verkniffen, ne? Aber ist nicht schlimm. Er hat viele Sorgenfalten, also passt schon. Obwohl er eigentlich immer recht witzig und charmant war. Was soll ich jetzt tun? Augen, genau. Ja, genau. Jetzt kann ich auch so viel sehen. Okay, äußere. Machen wir äußeres, machen wir das mal so. Die innere machen wir mal. Hat so schöne türkise Augen gehabt. Ist ein bisschen heller. So, dann äußere. Nein! Ah. Okay. Nase, die war auf jeden Fall ein bisschen breiter. Oh Gott. So breit nur auch wieder nicht. Voll die Geiernase. Okay. Nehmen wir die und verändern sie einfach ein bisschen. Nasengröße. Wird schon ein bisschen. Ist groß, klein. Oh, passiert da was? Okay. Ah, hier. Voll der Riechkolben. So. Gebrochene Nase? Nee. Mundform. Hat schon schöne Lippen, aber ich werde das noch mal ein bisschen. Nee. Lippendicke. Ja. Genau, Anja. Sorgenfalten bei der Zwillingsschwester. Ja. So, der Kiefer. Er war auch ein bisschen markanter. Das weiß ich noch. Ein bisschen war der schon. Ah, ich müsste eigentlich mal wieder irgendetwas 2 weiter aufnehmen. Narben. Er hatte Narben. Das muss ich gerade überlegen. Ich glaube, er hat am Mund eine. Oder am Auge. Ich glaube am Auge. Ach nee, am Auge, er hatte Tätowierungen, das weiß ich ja. Im Gesicht, das weiß ich noch. Schöne Tätowierungen, die sie hier natürlich nicht haben. Und machen wir sie mal am Mund. Ich glaube, es war am Mund gewesen. Okay. Ja, die gefällt mir aber eigentlich auch. Das sieht auch nicht schlecht aus. Die ist auch nicht schlecht. Die auch nicht. Das wird zu viel. Kann sich nur um Stunden handeln. Wenn das hier nicht so dunkel wäre. Ich glaube, ich nehme die eine, die... Ach, hat er einfach eine neue dazu gekriegt. So. Okay. Oh. Schon. So. Tätowierung. Ich glaube, ich werde die nehmen müssen. Weil das so ungefähr der hinkommt. Ich meine, ich hatte ja die mit... Die waren ja an den Wangenknochen. Aber ich werde die nehmen. Make-up braucht er nicht. Ja, ist natürlich jetzt nicht direkt wie mein. Aber die Augen mache ich noch mal ein bisschen größer. Ja, so klein, so groß. Ja, ja, ein Schurke. Mein Hawk. Das ist Jared Hawk.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
Ups. Er hat gleich braune
This
Haare.
view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me. You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas. You're doing everything you can to protect them. Does it ever get any easier? I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Ich bin voll gehypt. Oh, mein Herz. Oh, mein Hawk. Ja. Natürlich ist er mir nicht so gelungen wie mein Hawk. Also, mein Hawk lächelt eigentlich auch. Aber ich glaube, der hat nicht mehr so viel zu lächeln.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. We thought that leaving would save lives, and force the Divine to divide her forces to hunt for us. But all the circles were rising up by then. We helped a lot of them take that final step.
Erzählt mir von Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
Complicated. It's not like the minstrels make it out to be. He's not just a monster or a hero. Or maybe he's both. He was trying to change the world. He knew it couldn't happen peacefully.
Hat er irgendwas nicht übernommen, weil eigentlich war er mit Anders zusammen. Naja, gut.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Bitte sehr, Kasi. Mach schön die Augen zu. Gute Nacht. Ich habe das Add-on ja auch gespielt damals. Also. Ach, jetzt kommt's vielleicht.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my sister out of the Free Marches. I'm never really happy leaving Anders alone.
Ja.
But once I realized Wardens were acting strangely, I had no choice. I've seen Corypheus affect Anders' mind before. If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again.
Also hat's doch übernommen. Alles klar.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Ach, schön.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Hawk. Hey, du. Alter, du bist ja gar nicht so groß, Hawk. Mein Hawk war immer größer. War ja auch ein Ferelner und... Ja. Okay. Ich bin nur einfach ein großer Elf. Ich soll Dorian zur lachenden Möwe bringen. Na dann komm, dann bringen wir Dorian mal zur lachenden Möwe. Und dann mache ich erst was. Quest. Ich glaube, ich mache erstmal Quest. Aber dafür gehe ich in den Kartenraum. Kann ich gleich gucken, ob...
was sent?
Yes, Commander.
Cole suchen.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
Vivian hasst mich.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man.
Hintergrundmurmel mit Philipp übrigens.
It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't. And neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Cole stimmt absolut zu. Ja, was glaube ich. Ich rede mit Dorian erstmal über diesen Brief. So. Erstmal. Wow, geht's hier lang. Mhm. Jetzt wird ja auch alles ausgebaut. Leute.
Need something?
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Carry on.
Die anderen finde, wenn man die Frage findet, nicht so toll. Dorian ist... Ach ne. Vergesse ich immer wieder. Na, Stinkstiefel. Oder Sauertopf, wie ich vorhin gesagt habe. Hey, Dorian.
So I take it you're Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
Yes, that's right.
Es ist immer so dunkel hier.
Don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. Little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite.
Kein
It's
Licht
from your
hier.
father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son?
Endlich.
What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with the message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married. Because you left.
That too.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed.
We'll find out soon enough.
Ich werde mit diesem... Habe ich das nackige Outfit noch? Ja, habe ich noch. Das andere Blau war, was sah cool aus. Na egal. Kallen reden. Da unten.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Do you ever sleep?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Ich kann ihn hier erstmal auffressen. Kallen. So. Dann ziehe ich mich doch da jetzt mal um. Weil wenn wir ja den Vater... Ja, wenn wir dem Vater begegnen von Dorian, dann möchte ich ja auch schon richtig gekleidet sein. So. Was sind jetzt hier da?
Let's look around.
The Grey Warden Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play in the fields outside this very village. Grey Warden Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play in the fields outside this very village. And now the boy, who once begged me to make him toy soldiers, rules all of Ferelden.
Cool.
Good day. Good day.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Grandmother, you heard about Haven. It's destroyed, completely gone.
I heard, child.
The mages and Templars are no longer fighting. It's safer to travel now. We should leave.
Dann wollen wir mal. Oh nein, was? Stream ist weg? Warte, ich lade nochmal. Ach wohl, es geht ja. Ich meine... Ne, bei mir ist doch alles in Ordnung. Keine Ringe ab. Supi. Ha, alles klar. So war es aber auch. Einfach neu gestartet. Was? Hast du gedacht, hey, das hast du schon gemacht? Okay, gut. Dann sprechen wir mal mit Dorians Eltern. Nochmal gleich. Oben? Eine Tür. Nochmal Licht. Ich hab Dorian zu lachende Möwe gebracht. Warum beginnt die Quest jetzt nicht? Okay, ich gehe nochmal raus. Seltsam. So, habe ich. Bringe Dorian zu lachende Möwe. Hier ein Typ sollte hier warten, aber hier ist nichts. Okay. Probiere ich es nochmal, vielleicht hat es einfach nicht geladen. Ah, jetzt geht's.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men, and the company thereof, as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I've more than heard of it, actually.
No. The Herald of Andraste. I am shocked and scandalized.
Such sarcasm.
You're not exactly subtle, O Lord Inquisitor.
Nein, das ist er nicht.
I should have known that's what this was about.
No. You don't get to make those assumptions. You know nothing about the Inquisitor.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Es ist BioWare, das ist immer... Wie ist das gemeint?
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again. To ask him to forgive me.
Das war emotional. Der Sprecher von Dorian kann das aber echt gut. Also sehr gut rübergetragen gerade.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there.
It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I don't think less of you. More, if possible.
The things you say.
I mean it.
My father never understood. Living a lie, it festers inside of you like poison. You have to fight for what's in your heart.
I agree.
I see you enjoy playing with fire, Inquisitor. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor.
Yeah!
It's been that sort of
Feier
day.
hier den Kuss.
Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
you. You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Müsst ihr euch schon wieder streiten? Mit wem streitest du dich da eigentlich? Du streitest dich... Da. Sorry.
Oh.
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh? I'd like to hear what these rumors are, exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No. It takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. It does make me wonder. Is my influence over you undue?
Nur im Positiven. Keineswegs.
No, not undue at all.
Overdue, then?
Oh, hat er gerade schon
I tease you too much, I know.
It's helpful when you turn that scathing wit on people other than me.
I'll have to find something we can do that doesn't involve teasing. Soon, ideally.
Ah ja, ich muss immer noch urteilen. Wir schlafen. Bestimmt, ganz bestimmt. Den kleinen knackigen, kleinen süßen Elfen hier verlöschen. Naja, süß ist er ja nicht. Was ist denn hier los?
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... Oh, I can't recall who took them.
Cool. Ich will kein Urteil fällen. Jetzt gerade nicht. Ich mag mich jetzt gerade ich mag diesen Pyjama gerade ausziehen.
They've certainly spared no expense.
Wow. Das ist jetzt... Ah, sehr steinig. Jetzt nicht so elfisch. Gut, Garderobe. Was haben wir denn da? Was haben wir da? Und Rüstungen. Okay, das sieht so aus. Mal, gehen wir mal ins Licht. Okay. Das sieht alles so pompös aus. Passt gar nicht zu ihm. Oh nö. Oh Gott. Voll die Nieten. Nee. Ja, das könntest du. Daniel und Philipp gucken meinen Stream. Okay. Neuer Abonnent. Yay. Ja, das kommt drauf an. Das ist, ja, das ist leider so. Mm. Oh mein Gott, ich kann mir nicht entscheiden, was ich nehme. Ich nehme irgendeine Oberbekleidung. Ich glaube, das war ganz cool. Das war in Ordnung. Oder? Zeig mal. Er ist so dünn. Ich möchte ihm immer ein Sandwich geben. Na gut. 9? Ich habe keine 9. Folge 9, mein Lieber. Ja, Folge 9. Oh, ist super. Da kann ich mir jetzt... Okay. Ja, kannst du auch. Dann werde ich dich blocken. Es ist unter, okay. Ja. Ich glaube, ich werde doch das andere anziehen. Nachtwache. Wie sieht denn Nachtwache aus? Nee. Aber auch wenn er nicht angemeldet ist, kann er, glaube ich, trotzdem... Ach nee. Sieht man das? Ich will mal ganz kurz gucken. Sieht man das eigentlich hier?
Hier sieht man nicht, Michael. Was, Daniel?
Ja, man sieht das 3 gucken. Okay. Okay, nee, Tagwache auch nicht. Wagnis, Nee, Tagwache war auch Geradlinigkeit. Nein, nehme ich die Geradlinigkeit. So. Obwohl es auch irgendwie aussieht. Nee, das sieht hinten doof aus. Ah. Das war Wagnis, war... Oh Gott. Nee, ich kann mich nicht entscheiden. Ich weiß. Uah, es sieht ekelhaft aus. Ich weiß. Ich soll ein Urteil fällen. Aber das mache ich noch nicht. Ich gehe erst, glaube ich. Ah, hallo Daniel. Ich lasse es jetzt mal so. Ups. Okay. Ach ja, ich wollte in den Kartenraum gehen. Alles klar.
Inquisitor. I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
The people coming know we just survived Corypheus and a dragon.
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus's attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause.
Ich muss irgendwann noch mal ein Mädel bauen und mit ihr dann was anfangen.
After that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Oh, ein richtiges Bad wäre schon.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Kriegsrat einberufen. Hatte gut gemacht, Kalin. Alles klar.
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Oh ja. Der Levelen Clan beschützen. Oh, Philipp. Du bist wie ein kleines Mädchen, lachst du. Ja, ist schön.
der Dämon, landet in einer Kiste, wo wir reingucken und das war drin Sexpuppen. Und dann sozusagen landet er bei einem extremen Nerd, der erstmal so Essen ausgeführt hat. Dann hat er die Dämonenpuppe geführt und die ganze Zeit irgendwelche Töne. Hilfe, Hilfe, ich will zurück in die Hölle.
Oh mein Gott. Ah. Ja. Ich weiß, dass ich, wenn ich irgendeine Dings nehme, dass der Clan stirbt, also dass die Leute, die Elfen sterben da. Ich weiß jetzt aber nicht, was es war. War es jetzt, wenn ich Josie nehmen würde oder Liliana? Ich meine, bei Cullen überleben sie. Nee? Ach, bei Cullen. Ach, bei Cullen sterben sie. Aber einer bringt's, ja. Ich gucke auch mal. Ja, ich glaube auch. Ja, ich guck grad mal nach. Aber habe ich nämlich schon mal auf der PlayStation 3 gehabt, da ist von meinem 11 dann. Ja, ja, stimmt, die kriegen da irgendwie Angst oder sowas, ne? Wenn er die Soldaten hin, natürlich schickt er seine Soldaten hin, er schickt immer Soldaten hin. Cullen beantwortet alles mit Soldaten. ähm, okay, bei Josie kommt's zu spät. Oh, wenn ich Cullen schicke, kämpfen sie sogar an der Seite von ihm. Also nur Josie, gibt Niederlage. Oh, und kriegen sogar noch den Schutz des Adligens, wenn ich, wenn ich hier, Cullen nehme. Äh. Oh. Nein, ich nehme Liliana. Das ist eine Intrige. Liliana findet heraus, dass sie Dalish angegriffen hat. Ja. Das ist eine Intrige. Genau, Lily deckt eine Verschwörung auf. Das ist... Ist auch so. Ja, ich nehme Liliana. Da passiert denen auch nichts. Ja, Josie, da kamen die Leute zu spät.
Let's see what we have.
So. Ach, die Arkanistin gewinnen. Ah, Mama Cullen. Ach ja, ich erinnere mich. Dragon Age 1.
All right.
Oh, der Marquis. Hab meine Leute geschickt. Was ist das jetzt hier? Sturmküste. Den Wächter finden. Ah. Ich will erst wissen, welche Stufe es ist. Steht da nicht. Na gut, ich probiere es trotzdem. Gruselmäuschen? Schön am Schlafen?
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
I'm sure it's nothing the Inquisition can't handle.
Careful, Your Worship. That optimism might be catching.
Are things that bad? Oh.
Crestwood was
Oh.
the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers, but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Und jetzt muss ich jetzt wieder meine Rüstung anziehen.
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Was möchtest du denn tun? Ich bin für alle Schandtaten bereit.
This might interest you, sir.
Alles klar. Sag mir einfach Bescheid.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Elfenwurz.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Yes, preferably without drowning.
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Tja. Ah, 10, okay.
go back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I judge our orders rightly, harder decisions await.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen. No, you're right. They're probably clueless.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
Did you see how the Grey Warden saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
You want to join the Grey Wardens now?
Oh, Maker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens, you can't think of something less lethal?
Farewell.
I'll make you proud, your worship.
Bleib bloß da. Grauenwächter, passiert noch was.
Undead by the gates.
The guards need help.
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
How many did we lose?
No one this time.
Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
The amount of people we lost back during the Blight. I'm not surprised.
Ja, okay, ich helfe als erstes den Leuten.
A moment, your worship.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Maker,
Wow.
if something
Eric.
happens...
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh,
Was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Maker, it's the end of the world!
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the only one who can close the rifts.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, Your Worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
Klar, die Dunkelbrut. Mhm.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Da oben ist Hawk. Ach komm, dann machen wir das mal schon.
Baker be with you, Inquisitor. Thank you for all your help.
Ach, das ist so. Ach so. Ach so. Ich dachte schon. Oh, ich kann mal hinten hingehen.
Across the veil and the fade and all the stars in the sky. You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does you credit, sister.
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Andraste guide you.
Baker be with you, Inquisitor. Thank you for all your help.
Ich hab's schon gesehen. Ein Riss. Nee, doch nicht. War nur ein Donnern.
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
The walls look sturdy. Taking it wouldn't be easy.
Sure.
Sure, I'm sure. Rats in every barrel and not enough food for a week.
No, trust those tits.
Want me and the rest to see what's left in Crestwood?
Good idea. None of those bombs are starving.
Überfall. So. Habt ihr noch wen gefunden? Okay. Okay, weiter. Musik ist cool hier.
That's all of them. We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
with the bandits gone.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Ups. Ich bin Inquisitor, ich darf das.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate. That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us.
waiting hours to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Die beiden. Oh, das ist laut.
Was
soll das denn immer?
These controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Good point. Ask the mayor.
Ihr solltet nach Hause gehen. Habt ihr gehört? Oh, die ist Verderbnis.
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we? Okay, ich wollte noch was gucken. Alles gut, ich habe nur was geguckt. So.
One down!
Christian, was hast du da angestellt? Okay, alles klar. Dann passt das, ja. Oh Gott, da war ein Blitz. Dann passt das ja. Ich stelle mich dann hier hin. Wir können auch schreiben, wenn du... Upsala, entschuldige. Das war jetzt die falsche Taste. Okay, ich hatte gerade falsche Taste. Oh, okay, dann beende ich jetzt erstmal hier den Stream. Bye, bye.